Modern elections, the Wall Street Journal observes, don't end when voters cast their ballots. They only end after the lawyers count them. That's not necessarily a bad thing if the lawyers are protecting the integrity of the voting process. But when openly partisan lawyers take the lead in overseeing elections, involving themselves explicitly to ensure the vote counting favors their party's candidate, election integrity is necessarily compromised. That's exactly what's happening today. Meet Mark Elias, partner at Perkins Coie Law Firm and the Democratic National Committee's lead election litigator. Perkins Coie represents all but 3 Senate Democrats, and according to reporting in The Hill, when a Democrat faces a potential recount situation, Elias's phone is the first to ring. On Election Day, the Democratic National Committee reportedly has a plane with Elias on it, ready for takeoff to a state with a contested vote. One of Elias's trips was to Minnesota in 2008, when Democrat Al Franken trailed incumbent Republican Senator Norm Coleman by only 215 votes. Franken's legal team, led by Elias, demanded that votes that had been disqualified for failing to meet the state's legal requirements count towards Franken. The team also pushed against disqualified votes being counted towards Coleman. As reported by journalists John Fund and Hans von Spakovsky, according to Franken's lead attorney, Elias, scanners, laptops, and other mobile devices were used to record and keep track of every single disputed ballot in every county in Minnesota. Decisions made by local election boards on each ballot were immediately uploaded to a cloud database, set up by the campaign so that Elias and his legal team knew exactly what vote totals were for each candidate across the state at every point in time. That gave them a tactical advantage over Coleman's legal team by providing them with information on when to object or not object in individual ballot disputes. Does that sound like a fair and nonpartisan election process? After all that, Franken was declared the winner by 225 votes. Since 2008, Elias has continued to use such tactics to fight for Democrats in contested elections in states like Virginia and Florida. And before the 2016 election, billionaire left-wing donor George Soros gave $5 million to Perkins Coie for Elias to use to fight against voter ID laws. According to a staffer working for Soros, Elias needed to do that work rather than civil rights groups because, quote, the other groups have to be nonpartisan. We agreed there was a need to look at this from a partisan viewpoint. A fair and trustworthy vote accepted by all citizens is necessary for a functioning democratic process. The actions of the DNC, Mark Elias, and George Soros have jeopardized that. What Elias has done in recounts is proof that we need strong election integrity laws, ones that partisans can't overpower. I'm Michael Watson. If you like this video, please help us share it and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.